Hey girls, it's Wednesday. Our topic for this week's video is what we think is going to happen with Jacob Black in Breaking Dawn. First of all, I think he's going to imprint on Leah. At the end of Eclipse, we see, Leah and Jacob, they're having a fight. Leah's like, stop thinking about that human girl, and Jacob's like, whatever, Leah, whatever, or something along those lines. So I think their bickering is basically their way of flirting with one another, because you see a lot of people do that. If they like someone, they sit there and argue with them about everything. She's like a girl can be like, stop that, and the guy's like, whatever, whatever. So I think it's like their way of flirting, and Leah doesn't want Jacob thinking of Bella, so maybe she's like a little bit jealous of Bella. And plus, I don't see Jacob imprinting on anyone else. I really don't. He knows he can't have Bella. And I don't see him imprinting on another person when he's, out in the woods, when he, ran away at the end of the book. So I definitely think Jacob is going to end up imprinting on Leah. And I hope he does, because, Leah, I don't know, I think she's funny. Well, not funny, but, I don't know, I like Leah, I guess. Jake needs Leah to knock him down a few pegs, or get him off this high pedestal he has himself on. So I would really love to see Jake imprint on Leah. Also, I think Jacob Black will attend Bella and Edward's wedding, because in a sense it's the last chance he has to say goodbye to Bella. He's off running in the woods, and whatever happens when he's in the woods, he can't be there for Bella or anything. So I think he's gonna show up at the wedding, and I don't think he'll say anything to Bella, because he wouldn't want to ruin that day for her. So I think he's gonna hang out at the way back, and watch them exchange their vows. And for him, it's gonna be the closure he needs to see her one last time as she's still human. So I think he'll show up at the wedding, but he won't cause any trouble, because he's in love with her and he wants her to be happy. So I don't think he'll be at the wedding. Finally, I think Jacob Black will die at the end of Breaking Dawn. And I'm not saying that because I don't like Jacob Black as a character. I just think he's gonna die protecting Bella. There's gonna be some kind of fight or whatever, and Jacob's gonna be there, and he's gonna get into the middle of it somehow. And I don't know, someone or something's gonna go after Bella and try to kill her, but I think Jacob's gonna be step in front of Bella and be like, no, take me instead, don't kill the human girl, or something like that. So I think he's gonna have this heroic death or whatever, or he might die saving Edward. I know it sounds really, really out there, but I think it would be so cool if all the columns are in this big fight, and there's Edward going at it with these big whatever they're fighting, and it goes to kill Edward, and Jacob runs in front of it and saves Edward from whatever's trying to kill him, and then he die a hero. If Jacob Black was to save Edward's life, oh my gosh, I love Jacob Black, but I think he's gonna die, and somehow he's gonna die as a hero, and then there'll be no more Jacob Black. So he's gonna imprint on Leah, go to Bella's wedding, say goodbye, then there's gonna be a big fight, and Jacob's gonna die a hero. That's what I think is going to happen to Jacob Black in Breaking Dawn. Cool stuff. So we started this whole challenge question thing this week, and no one's, done a quest or challenge yet, so I thought I'd be the first one to make something up, and it's kind of lame or whatever, but I thought it'd be funny. Whoever I roll, I want to see your best Emmett impression. As you guys know, I'm hopelessly in love with Emmett, so I want to see your best impression of Emmett. Let's see. 5. That's you, Shannon. I can't wait to see your Emmett impression. So, in Yee's video, she wanted to know what other book we thought Stephenie Meyer based Breaking Dawn off of. And the only classic book I really read, besides Wuthering Heights, is Hamlet, or Macbeth. And I really don't see how either of those would fit, you know, like the whole Twilight storyline thingy. So I'm going to have to go with Hamlet as the second book. Yeah, definitely Hamlet. I'm not for sure why, because I read like Hamlet last year for school, but I'm going to have to say that the second book she's basing and breaking down off of is going to be Hamlet. Don't ask me why. I'm just saying it's going to be Hamlet. Yeah. While I'm on the topic of classic books, I just want to give you guys a really quick update on Wuthering Heights. I'm currently on chapter 9, and I didn't think I'd make it past chapter 2, but I'm so into this book. It's crazy. I went out and bought it at the bookstore the other day, and I was like, yay! So I'm really enjoying Wuthering Heights a lot, and I'm pretty addicted to it. Like, I'll start reading and not want to put it down. It's crazy. So it's a really, really good book after all, surprisingly. So I was reading New Moon the other day, and I'm not a big fan of New Moon because Edward leaves, and that makes me really sad. So I read this poem after I read it, and it's called As You Left. That day in the woods, when he said your goodbye, hurt me more than any kind of vampire bite. I could stand the pain of fire overtaking my flesh, but not the hole that was ripped in my heart. I didn't want to eat. I couldn't even sleep, because whenever I closed my eyes, your face stained flesh before me, and I wanted to cry. I missed the cold steel cage that held me so tight, and not even the warmth could fight away the pain. You said you want me to be more human, and human is what I try to be. My mind was reckless, and I longed to hear your voice. The motorcycle sounded like a good idea, and there it was, the voice I missed for so long, begging me not to die. You said for me to be human, and human is what I try to be. I threw myself on the cliffs, the waters rushing up to meet my fragile body. The dark waters pulled me under, and I knew I was going to die. But there was your voice, the one I missed so much, telling me to fight, to push against the waves for a gasp of breath. You said you were no good for me, and put me in danger, but even with you gone, I risked my own life. Nothing changed when you left me alone in the woods. Nothing changed at all, except I was a little more dead inside. All I longed for was arms of stone, to hold me close and steady on my trembling feet. I was left alone in the woods, and part of me had died. Hope you guys like that poem, and I have nothing else to say in this video. So, I will see you tomorrow.